Welcome to the People of Aqua, where we spotlight the passionate minds behind Dubai's most exciting real estate stories. This is Shaima, and today we have the pleasure to meet with Kamar, one of our top performers at Aqua Developments, and actually our number one top performer for 2024. Hi, Kamar.
Hi, Shaima.
So, before Aqua and before Dubai, what made you get into real estate in the first place? Was it a passion, a coincidence, or something else?
So it was both, actually, a passion and a coincidence. A passion because I've always been passionate to help people taking the right decisions about their life. As you know, my background, actually, it was also in sales. So my passion was just to see the people's faces when they're happy to purchase something that I actually advised them of. So yeah, and the coincidence because when I came to Dubai at first, I wasn't prepared to do anything related to real estate. I wanted to do more like interior design, kitchen design. But you know, when you're in Dubai, the first thing you're gonna be offered is to work in real estate.
Of course.
And just I tried it and I liked it, and since then the journey started like this.
How long have you been working in real estate?
For now, it's been 4 years, going on 5 years.
5 years, okay, really good. So you made the leap and joined Aqua. What made you choose Aqua Developments, and what stood out to you about the company or the culture when you first joined Aqua?
Well, the environment, I have nothing to say about it because I already feel like I'm a part of the family. So Aqua for me, it's just not a space of work. It's like you see, like you experience with us, we're like a big family. And what made me pitch Aqua among other developers that I had is just when I first did my interview with Millie and we sat down and we talked, and then I met Mr. Faisal. I just felt like I am meant to be here. Like I'm meant to do.
You belong.
Yeah, like I belong to this place. Like Mr. Faisal was so supportive from the beginning, and I was excited to join the company. And then I remember the question Mr. Faisal he told me, so are we expecting sales from you in 2 weeks? I said I will do it in 1 week.
Right.
When I joined on my first week, I did my first deal.
Oh.
So I told him, you see, you told me 2 weeks. I did
told
it in 1
you.
week. I told you.
Oh, perfect.
And since then, I just give my best to Aqua. It's like when you join a company, it's not only about sales. It's like the environment has to be like very positive and supportive. And I didn't feel like anything toxic about Aqua. So I was just there, just giving my all, and then in the end of the year, we all saw the results.
Okay, perfect. Can you tell us about your most memorable deal at Aqua? Whether it was the toughest, the biggest, or even the most meaningful?
Meaningful. Okay, so the biggest, it was a floor sale in this community sports arena.
Wow.
Nobody was expecting that I would sell that floor because I did it like last minute, but it was like my biggest achievement till now. And the most memorable one was selling a unit to my aunt.
Oh.
Yeah, so I've been convincing her, not even convincing her, I've been just talking about the project and showing my passion about real estate, and then I pitched her a unit and she was like, yeah, why not? Let's invest.
Why?
And they invested.
Okay.
So yes, those are the two memorable deals for me. One, which is the floor sale, and the other one, I'm just happy to help my family invest in Dubai actually, because I see that they're missing a lot with them investing maybe out of the country in other countries. So for me to help actually to raise conscience in my family or even my investors' mind that Dubai is the right spot to invest actually, not other countries.
Okay, now let's talk about the not so glamorous side.
Okay.
We all can agree that real estate can be tricky. So can you tell us about a challenge you faced in your career and how did you push through it?
So one thing about real estate in Dubai, it's not for the thin skins. Like if you're not strong enough mentally and sometimes even physically, just kidding, to face challenges, just don't step into this field. Go home, rest, take a rest, sleep. But like in my case, I face of course challenges as any real estate agent or senior relationship manager with a developer. We face a lot of challenges daily with the clients, with the agents, the channel partners. So for me, I always find a way to raise a challenge because even for my personal growth, it's good to have challenges. But when I have a challenge, like sometimes I feel like I'm emotionally drained, like I'm tired, I just think about my why.
Oh.
So the why for me is always my family. And yes, so I push myself further, and then when you push yourself in this field, trust me, you will get result by the end.
Okay, but with challenge comes growth. In what ways do you think you have grown professionally or personally since you joined Aqua?
Of course, I've grown. I'm a crybaby. They all know that in the office. But I have learned how to be strong, how to hold my emotions, and especially how to deal with the challenges. I learned how to negotiate, actually, even on my personal level, not only on closing deals. I learned how to be strong and independent within my thinking. And yes, actually, I'm grown now.
Dubai is changing fast, and so is the market. So, how do you think agents like yourself can stay ahead of the curve? And how do you see the future of real estate in Dubai?
So, Shema, as you know, the real estate market in Dubai is only going up. It has a very good potential. We all know that. It's just the challenges that you face every day, like with other developers. Every day you have a new project coming up, but you have to be updated, because as a relationship manager, that's my job. I have to be updated about everything to see the competition, where it stands, so I can convince my client on the product that I have. This part is very challenging, but once you trust your product, you trust what you have, you trust your developer, that we are here to deliver you the best project in the best location.
And of course with the best ROI, right?
The best ROI, of course, because as you see, our projects are always on premium areas. Like in Arjan, we took the whole center of Arjan to build the project. So the thing is, you just have to be updated with the client and just remind him
your money is in good place, right?
Yeah, you have to remind him and to convince him that you're giving him something like a product that he's going to benefit from in the future. Like the ROI is there. And for me, it's not only about selling properties, actually. For me, it's helping a person to evolve with his investment. You know, that's my value, that's my vision.
So before we wrap up, for someone out there thinking of starting a real estate career, what one piece of advice you would give them?
Okay, the piece of advice is to stay strong among the storms, because it's going to be stormy out there. I'm not going to promise you rainbows and sales and commissions and you're going to be rich in 1 year. You have to be very patient and you have to give it all and not to give up, because most of the agents, once they join real estate, when they're newbies in the market, in the field, they're always going to be thinking they're going to make the biggest deal in just 1 month, and they get bored and they get tired and they want to give up. Well, you know the beauty of real estate, when you're about to give up, you're gonna have your biggest deal. Trust me, because I've been through it. For me, at first, when I started, I've always, I faced many challenges, because it's a new field for me. I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't even know what is ROI, what is ROE, what is that, what is an SPA even, what is this weird word? But then, once you get into the game and you do your first deal, you're going to love it. Okay. Trust me, I am talking out of passion, because real estate is just not my job. My career is my passion. And that's the secret of my success. Once you're passionate about what you're doing, you're always going to be successful in it. Word.
Of course, passion is behind everything.
Yeah, passion and the why, the motive, like why you're doing this.
Of course.
What's behind the why? It's your reason of success.
That's so inspiring.
Thank you so much, Seima.
So last but not least,
okay,
we all know that real estate is not like a 9-to-5 job.
Of course.
So how do you manage to balance between your career and your personal life?
Well, that's a good question, because it has been really challenging for me, especially when I'm stepping into a marriage. So, but thank God, my partner is very supportive, very understanding, but handling it all together is kind of stressful.
Nightmare, I know.
Nightmare is very stressful, but I'm managing it well.
Okay.
You have to be, as I said, time management also is important in this game. So once you manage your time, you manage your schedule, all is good. You just have to be flexible.
Of course. And congratulations, of course.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So thank you, Kamar, for sharing your journey, the hustle, the heart, and the human behind the agent. It was lovely meeting with you today. I had a great time.
Me too.
I hope you have a beautiful life in your upcoming marriage.
Thank you so much, Shaima. It was really nice to talk to you, and
Thank
again,
you.
thank you.
Thank you.
It's memorable. I have a memorable. I'm feeling myself.
Okay.
Yeah, my jaw. This one is not showing too much. Just tell me. Just tell me. When it shows, tell me, Kamar, don't do this. It's showing.